wanting to tell you guys the story for approximately a month now. I ran into this specific headline with this story a month ago, and I actually started recording a video for that, but I scrapped it immediately because I was like, her trial's coming up, so I might as well wait, right? So she's been sentenced, and I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but please sit back and relax, because this story, for both boys and girls watching me right now, listening to me, this right here is gonna fucking blow your minds. How a literal Tatiana, that's the teacher, did the unthinkable, and not just the unthinkable, but more than the unthinkable. And the way that she formulated her, listen, just sit back, relax, go grab some snacks, because this is gonna get wild. And I'm gonna give you guys this entire situation informatively and from my point of view, bro, from my perspective, because the way she got away with this is insane to me, bro. Because I promise, okay, look, let's just get straight into it. If you're new, sub up, or don't, it's up to you. Like and comment at the end, and here we go. A former Tomball teacher has been arrested and charged for having an inappropriate sexual relationship with one of her students. The woman was a former teacher at a Tomball Intermediate, a school for 5th and 6th graders. Keep that in mind, the age group here, 5th and 6th graders. Now, authorities have arrested 31-year-old Marka Lee Bodine on Saturday, charging her with a continuous sexual abuse of a child under the age of 14. Bodine was arrested and booked into Harris County Jail, but court records indicate Bodine has made bond, which was set at $100,000. It was definitely a cry out for help. He had reached out to a school, and he had reached out to the police department as well, right? So I think he just became overwhelmed with it and reached out to us, said Tomball Police Chief. So the child in this situation, the victim, my boy, right? He reached out to the big boy, the chief of the entire police department in her area, right? Because as you guys just heard, he tried to talk to the school and he tried to talk to the police, which is crazy to me. But that's not even the worst of it. The fact that he didn't get paid attention to and no one took him seriously isn't even the worst of it. Burt said the investigation began last Monday after one of Bodine's former students called police and complained of an ongoing inappropriate relationship with his former teacher at Tomball Intermediate. Burt said the evidence shows the sexual obtuse, you guys get the word, went on for several years, 3 years to be exact, by the way. And that was the headline, that was the story before she actually got convicted. And now that she's gotten convicted, we find out how she lured this boy in, bro, how she lured. And look, don't get me wrong, bro, don't get me wrong. Although it is really terrible, I'm pretty sure a good portion of us, I'm talking to the boys, probably got addicted to those videos at a young age, and you had those fantasies of fucking a teacher, bro. It's not uncommon, I get it, but it's different from when it's a fantasy type of thing, or you're even a little bit mature, I guess, you're in high school, to it not being a fantasy and it literally just being a predator, a female predator. That's the difference here. But here's where this story literally blew my mind. No exaggeration, no lie. Get this, right? So this teacher who was accused and convicted of sexually abusing a former student when he was only 13 years old, she was sentenced to 60 days in jail. Just get that in 60, and that's not even the worst part of it. She doesn't have to go to jail. How does that make sense, Spirit? What the f? How do you get convicted and sentenced to 60 days, which is not just a minuscule amount of time for that type of crime, right? But is an insanely unfathomable, just outrageous number to give to a literal child Baptist, bro. And I'm not trying to say the words because YouTube loves to, go crazy. So you guys just use your brain. You guys get what I'm saying? She's a child, whatever. But look, she doesn't have to serve the time for an entire year because this absolute thought, right, got herself pregnant on purpose to get mercy and compassion from the judge. And it worked because, bro, look, her time in jail has been delayed because she recently gave birth. So this absolute whore, right? Excuse my language, but y'all get what I'm saying. She literally, as she was waiting for a trial for this case, right? She decides, well, I'm gonna just go fuck a random guy, get pregnant, and then give birth, so that way the court can delay me going to jail. Now, I'm not trying to bring race into this at all, but how in the actual fuck is that even a real thing? Because I promise you, if it was a colored lady, no exaggeration, no, I don't know how this situation is in jail when it comes to children someone. I don't know if they take your child, if they put the child with you in this. I don't know, right? But I promise you this would have not been, you would not have been delayed, bro. I don't know. It just does not seem fair or real to me. Anyways, here is the craziest and wildest part of how this actually occurred. She was an English teacher, and when she first met my boy, she admitted to talking to him on the online video game FORTNITE before moving on to texting. From there, the relationship turned physical after the boy's 13th birthday. I mean, shit, bro. I guess that's somebody's fantasy. It probably is. I mean, she's not even that old. She's like 31 years old. But I just, the way I'm looking at the story is not even in like a oh, this is cool, or he her, bro. Why'd you say no? This is literal assault. Because imagine if, you know, it was a guy instead of a fucking girl, right? Imagine the emotional difference. I mean, everybody still hates this bitch regardless, right? But imagine how more severe his sentence would. That's crazy to me, bro. Getting like taken advantage of after playing Fortnite with your teacher, and I'm not even trying to laugh. It's just like, out of all that, God, like, she knew what she was doing, bro. She knew what she was doing. She continued to obtuse the boy for 3 years, moving into the same apartment complex he lived in with his family following her own divorce. So, and the story just keeps getting crazier because I didn't even know about this part. So you're telling me this teacher, right, divorced her husband for a 13-year-old boy, a victim, right? A literal child, bro. Literal, I don't even say that. A literal child. She divorced her man, and she somehow, some way, was allowed to live in his house with his family. Am I reading this wrong? I mean, look, the text is right there. Y'all can read it for yourselves. Bodine continued to obtuse him for 3 years, moving into the same apartment complex that he lived in with his family following her own divorce. All right, it's Spirit from the future, and excuse me, I sound tired, but I don't know if I was high or if I was off crack or what the fuck I was off of, but I misread that. She didn't move into his actual room or his house. She moved into the apartment complex that his family lived at. Pretty obvious from the text, but yeah. She recently complained to her principal that the boy was harassing her. Oh, which is how the obtuse was uncovered. Bodine recently gave birth to a child whose father is not the boy, thus delaying her jail sentence. She is required to register as a, you know, offender. But yeah, I mean, and I'm glad I waited because there was these specific points on like how she did it, how she managed to do it, and how she's getting out of it right now. Bro, she got off scot-free. What the fuck? All she's losing is the fact that she has to be registered in 60 days. Like, y'all know how I feel about these, like, these predators, bro. These offenders. It's just they are the lowest of the low, the worst of the worst, right? I don't even think they should breathe, bro. So the fact that just because she's white, just because she's a female, she gets away with this, I don't give a that's literally why she got 60 days is insane to me. And just the way like this whole thing happened, I'm always confused about like, how do the parents not notice a literal grown woman, like a fucking woman, bro, his teacher? Let me ask y'all right now, how many of y'all watching me are young? I'm talking about 14, 15, 16, probably a good portion of you guys. My core audience is people my age, so 18 and above, but not too old, or like we're not pushing 25, right? But I'm talking about to my younger, like, look, bro, would your parents not find it odd if you were to tell them tomorrow, hey, Miss Jackson is moving into my room, she divorced her husband and she needs a place to stay? What the type of storyline is that? How can any parent accept what? What? Let's reverse the roles here. How would you guys, everybody, literally everybody, how would y'all react if a grown-ass adult, a man, 31 years old, the teacher of your daughter, was to tell you that he wanted to move into your daughter's room in your house, who is 13 years old? What the fuck? Like, is there something I'm missing here? How was this even possible in the first place? I don't know. But yeah, man, I figured I'll bring you guys the story. I've had this saved for over a month, and to be honest, I normally don't even bring you guys videos like this unless it's something worth talking about, because y'all know our channel's diverse, bro. I give you guys whatever I feel like talking about, and therefore, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought of this. I think this is crazy, honestly, just disturbing and disgusting how she somehow, some way actually got away. It's literally scot-free, bro. 60 days is nothing. That's like a fucking training camp. You go in there, you do push-ups every day, you eat jail food, you come out buff. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care of yourselves. And also, real quick before I leave, I'm dropping a new crazy exclusive Patreon video probably today or tomorrow, whenever this video goes out. So go hop on the Patreon if you're not already. It's the best way to support me. YouTube literally fucks a lot of my videos. Like, they either demonetize them, age restrict them, blah blah blah. So if you want to support the channel and support me as a creator and just be a part of the squad, bro, only do it if you got bread. If you don't got $5 and you don't feel like spending it, fuck me, bro. Don't spend your money. Buy you I don't know, some weed or some food or some shit, I don't know. But for the ones that do feel like supporting, hop on there. It's been Spirit. Take care of yourselves. I'm out.
If you can stand, you can fight.
I hope every time you sit down that you sit on your balls.
Nigga, shut the fuck up, stupid ass bitch.